everyone, welcome back to Studio 33 Art by Kay. I've been asked by several people to show how I do my spiral art that I've been doing, and I'm just going to do it on a small one here. You can do it on a much larger scale though, it would be work perfectly well as well. This is just a piece that didn't work out, that I was just doing an experiment on, so I'm just going to pour over the top of it. Now you can use the spiral technique on the top of anything. You could have done a double dip, you could do a bloom, you could do a drizzle, swipe, wreck, spin, and then do the wrecking again at the end. So any of those techniques really, you could do the spiral on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a little bloom over the top of what we've got here. I'm not worried, as I say, about what's underneath. So I'm just going to do a little circle of colour here. I want it to virtually cover most of the tile, so I'll make sure I lay down enough paint. I want this gorgeous. So that was the TLP Maraschino, and I've mixed these up with my pouring medium, which is the 3 different Taubmans, which I will list in the description box if you'd like to see what pouring medium I used. And this is the TLP Nightfall, beautiful purple. As I say, I'm going to put enough paint down here. And I'll do a little bloom. You could just do a swipe, which is one of my favourite things to do with the pigments. And this next one is the Ore and Zeus from TLP that I've mixed together to get this beautiful colour. Pop that in the middle. And then lastly, I'm going to lay down the Shimmer. Now, 3 of these paints, so what were they? They were everything except for the Ore and Zeus. I actually put a little bit of the JoSonja opal dust in there, just to give it a bit of extra shimmer. So that's what that looks like. And now I'm going to lay down a little bit of the Amsterdam Lamp Black, I believe this one is. Lamp Black and Oxide Black give very similar results. I've just got to burst these bubbles. Now the TLP, I haven't left it for the 2 days that you're told to. I've only left it for less than a day. And you see how many bubbles I've still got in there. Which is why you should really leave it a bit longer. I think I might actually do a swipe rather than blow it out like a bloom. I just love my swipes so much more. So I'll just put this cell activator onto the back of my little palette knife here. I like using this little one. I feel like I've got lots of control over it. So I'll sweep some of these colours through as well. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. And then I'll just swipe through here as well. Might actually just lay a little bit more paint in on there. I do love my swipes. Okie dokie, get some my black cell activator. And here we go. look at all these multicolored cells coming through. Lovely. Right, so I want to give that a bit of a spin out to get some paint off, and it'll also bring those cells up a bit more. Oops, nearly lost my whole turntable then. Okay. How interesting is this with these multicolored cells here? I can see the red, or the Maraschino, and the Nightfall, and the Zeus mixed with the ore. And then, of course, the beautiful, I keep forgetting what it's called, Shimmer, going through there. It's lovely. This one here, I've just about lost all the colour off there, and it's mostly just the Shimmer and the ore and Zeus. Anyway, that's okay, because that wasn't what I was worrying about getting. So now I'm just going to take my skewer. You can use a thinner one or a thicker one. I have these bamboo chopsticks that I use. I quite like that flat end there. It's sort of not as pointy, sort of between the two. So I'll probably use this one. And you literally find the center and then just start bringing your spiral around. And it just creates the most beautiful effects as you're running through all those cells and colours. It doesn't matter if you're not perfect with it. And you could do this with a really big painting as well. Okay. And that is basically it. As simple as that. It's very effective. And you can just try it with various previous techniques, as I say, like a double dip, or look, you can even do a reverse flower, dip under it, and then do the spiral, all sorts of things. Okay, so there it is, and how crazy does it make all this look? It's just gorgeous. Really lovely. Okay then, I'll bring you down for a close-up. So here we are coming down for the close-up of this lovely spiral swipe spiral. As you can see, here all these little dots. That's because I haven't let my pigments sit for long enough, and so there was too many air bubbles in there. But so just ignore that. It's the technique we're looking at. So you can see you've got your gorgeous cells, and then that enhancement line, or wrecking line, as I like to call it, going through, and just creates this wonderful pattern. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed that one today, guys. Just a quick one to show you that basic technique. As I say, you can do that on top of almost any other technique, and you can also use it on a really big piece as well. So just creates that little bit of added interest and something different. Okay, see you back here in Studio 33 in the not too distant future. Bye bye.